What's going on, people? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Emmanuel. I post content about fashion and anything self-improvement. Excellence is not an event. It has to become a lifestyle. So, excellence can't be something that you just show up to be one time. You can't decide to be excellent one time. Excellence is not a one-time event. You know how you go to a party and, you know, they got a RSVP or whatever. That's an event, you know? Excellence can't be that for you. At least not if you want to be great. Not if you want to be really good. Not if you want to be above average. Not if you want to be in the top 1%. Excellence just simply cannot be an event for you. It has to be in a lifestyle. What does it mean when something is a lifestyle? When something's a lifestyle, it's not something that is forced. Like me dressing well is a lifestyle for me. It's not an event. It's not something that I do one time, every time I have an event. It's an everyday thing for me, I mean. Excellence has to be the same thing for you. It's hard though. It's really difficult. It's really difficult. You have to make it a lifestyle where you show up each and every day, and every time that you show up, it's the very best version of yourself that we get to see. Other than that, it becomes an event. You don't want to be consistent sometimes. You want to be consistent all the time. You don't want to be consistent when you're motivated. You want to always be consistent. You want to always be excellent. You want to always dress your best. You want to always have the best attitude. But I know it's hard though. It's hard though. It's so hard. But that's why it has to become a lifestyle. That's why it has to become one of those things that just becomes like second nature to you. It has to be one of those things that you don't have to think about. You just automatically show up excellent. You're automatically excellent. Yeah, I know some of those guys that are just, you know, they're hyped sometimes. They're motivated sometimes when it's working. You get their best work when they're getting paid for it. That's a great example. Like, you get their best work when they're getting paid for it. See if you get that same energy from them if it's for free, if it's a donation. Because sometimes people are only excellent when there's something in it for them. That's just what it is. Like, we're only excellent when there's something to benefit from it. Other than that, excellence doesn't even exist for us. It can't be an event. It can't be a show. It can't be something that you do just for people, you know, just to get a rise, just to look as if like it has to be a lifestyle for you. How do you make something a lifestyle? How do I consistently show up for my subscribers, my family, my friends?
That is too funny.
How do I actually make this a lifestyle versus something that I just do sometimes? I think you gotta become obsessed. I don't even think that you have to think about it. It's like me when I get dressed in the morning. I don't think, like, in my mind, when I get up in the morning, my mind doesn't say, oh, you're going to wear a great fit today. You're going to present yourself in the best light today. No, I just automatically do it because that's just who I am. It's my lifestyle to dress well. It's my life. So how do we apply the same thing in our everyday lives? Excellence cannot be an event. It has to become a lifestyle. I never really thought about it this way. That I was just gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it's like you want something, you think about how you're gonna do it, you think about the days that you're gonna show up for it or whatnot. But you never really think about just making it you, like making it a thing that you just do. When it becomes a lifestyle, you don't even have to think about it. You don't have to think about it. I think that's what we all need to do. I think that's how we all need to think about it. We gotta stop thinking about being great as something that we just do sometimes. We can't just wake up and want to be great. It just has to become habitual. It has to become a habit. It has to become a thing that you just do. It can't be an event. It can't be a show. It has to be a lifestyle. And that's why I'm so big about detaching your emotions from a lot of things. The things that you want. I'm big on that. Because a lot of times when you allow your emotions or when you allow outcomes to decide what you're gonna do, that's when it becomes a thing. You get what I'm saying? Like, think about an event, right? When you really think about an event, you show up to an event because either somebody's gonna be there or something's gonna happen. There's gonna be drinks, there's gonna be, like, whatever reason it is that you show up to an event, right? Like an outcome. You might meet someone, might be a networking event, it might be fun. Those are outcomes, right? You show up to events because there's outcomes, right? Whereas a lifestyle, something that is just who you are, you don't think about it. You don't do it sometimes. You don't, like, it's not something that you kind of do. It's like, it's all the time. You don't got to think about it because this is your lifestyle. Think about a rich person. They get up and they spend thousands of dollars. They don't do that because a certain outcome is coming out of them spending. It's just that's their lifestyle. They can spend $1,000 or X amount of $1,000. And that's how you got to think about excellence. That's how you got to think about being great. That's how you got to think about your craft. You gotta understand that it's not an event. It can't be an event. If it's just an event for you, that's not really who you are. That's not really what you want to do. And you definitely don't want to be good at it. You don't want to be great at it if it's just an event for you. I try to tell myself this every day when I think about content creating. Because I'm going to be honest, like, sometimes when the brand deals ain't coming like I would like how I would hope, I'm not posting as much. It's like, it's an event. Because I'm focused on the outcome. The outcomes ain't hitting like how I would hope. If I start thinking about my content and creating for you guys, if it just becomes my lifestyle to get up, pick up the camera, and drop some jewels on you and just record something, no matter what the outcome is, that's when you step out that realm of it being an event versus your life. Getting up, dribbling that basketball every day, late nights, early mornings, that has to become a lifestyle. It can't be something that you do all the time. Sound like a broken record, but truth is true. There's nothing really new under the sun. Everything that it is that you do, your whole being is a lifestyle. Who you are is a lifestyle. Like some of us really sit here and say there's some things that we say we want to do for the rest of our lives, or we want this to be our full thing. But we're just great at it sometimes. We're only excellent at it sometimes. Nah, that ain't gonna take us nowhere. If it's still an event for you, then you're not ready for it to be your life. It's simple. If it's still an event for you, you're not ready for it to be your life.